Root Chakra Grounding Full Body Yoga. Start with an easy pose. Take a couple of breaths with me here. Deep breaths. Lift your right arm up, side bend to the left, reach over your head. You can place your left arm on your thigh or on your belly. Stretch your right side. Now switch sides. Reach over with your left hand, side bend to the right. Come to center. Stretch your neck to the left and to the right shoulder. Keep taking breaths. Extend your legs to the short end of the mat. Keep your spine straight. Reach your arms over. Bend over your legs. As far as possible, reach for your toes or your ankles. You can also bend at the knees. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Stretch your knees out. Put your elbows on your thighs and lean forward over your feet. Keep the legs parallel to the floor. Lay down on the mat. Bend your knees and lift your glutes up into a bridge pose, chin close to the chest. Come back down on the mat. Take your left ankle, place it on your right thigh. Grab your right thigh with your hands and pull it towards your chest. Switch legs. Take your right ankle, place it on your left thigh, and pull your left thigh into your chest. Place your feet on the mat, knees are still bent. Hug your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the mat. We're going into reclined eagle pose. Bend your knees and cross the right thigh over the left, stacking your knees. Wrap your forearms and palms together if possible. you can go further and extend your arms into a T shape and twist your legs to the left side. Bring them to the floor or use a pillow under them. Keep your spine straight. Switch sides and this time cross your left thigh over the right, stacking your knees. Also wrap your forearms and palms together to the opposite direction. Reclined eagle pose. Now slowly twist your knees and legs to the right side of the floor and expand your arms into a T shape. Come up to center. Bring the soles of your feet together. Expand the knees out to the sides. Butterfly pose. Come into a tabletop position here. Extend your right leg back, and if you can, extend your left arm forward. Toes are pointing down to the mat. Balancing table. You can also keep both your hands on the mat. Switch sides, extend the left leg back, toes pointing down to the floor. And if you want to, you may extend your right arm forward, parallel to the floor. Now slowly move into a child's pose. Put some distance in between your knees. Sit on your heels. Bring your belly between your knees. Forehead on the mat, arms extended. Rest here. Now push your body forward into a slight cobra pose. Lift your chest up, face up, slight bend in the lower back. And let's move into a downward dog. Adjust yourself here. Stretch a bit. Raise your right leg up, bend the knee, bring it down to the mat into a pigeon pose. Lift your chest and gaze up. You may also bring your chest over your bent leg. Use your forearms. Lift up into a downward dog again. This time raise your left leg up. Raise your left leg up, bend it and bring it down to the mat into a pigeon pose. Bring the knee to the mat. Lift your gaze and chest up. Lean over your left knee. Use your forearms for support. The stretch is intense but also relaxing. Come back up into a downward dog. Walk slowly into a standing forward fold. You may keep your knees bent slightly. Inhale and slowly come up into a mountain pose. Take your right ankle, place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh, and lift your arms up, join your palms together into a tree pose. You may also keep your hands on your hips. Bring your hands into a prayer position next to your heart. Grab your right foot with your right hand and stretch it out to the right side. Keep your balance. Let's switch side. Bend your left leg. Place the left foot on the right thigh. Lift your arms up, join your palms together, tree pose. Grab your left foot with your left hand and stretch it outward to the left side. Come to the short edge of the mat into a standing forward fold. Move back into a downward dog position. Raise your right leg up, bend the knee, go into a low lunge, and when you're ready, move into a warrior two pose. Come up, hands are parallel to the floor. Slowly reach your right arm overhead into a reverse warrior. Bend in the lower back to the left. Now slowly move into a triangle pose. Grab your right ankle with your right hand. Extend left hand up to the sky. Move back into low lunge. Downward dog. We're going to switch legs. Raise your left leg up. Move into a low lunge. Come up into a warrior two. Arms parallel to the floor. Reach left arm overhead into a reverse warrior. Bend the lower back to the right. Now move into a triangle pose. Grab your left ankle with your left hand. Right arm reaching up. Back into a low lunge. Downward dog. Move into plank position. Then slowly lift your chest and gaze up into Chaturanga or Cobra, whichever one suits you better here. Back into a downward dog. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot outside of your right hand into a lizard pose. Keep the bend at a 90-degree angle in the knee. Keep the left leg extended. Move back into a downward dog. Plank again. Then Chaturanga or Cobra. Lift your gaze up. Back into downward dog. We're switching legs. Place your left foot outside of your left hand. 90-degree angle in the knee. Right leg is extended back. Lizard pose. Move into a downward dog and slowly come back down to child's pose. Sit on your knees, relax here. Take a couple of slow breaths. Move into Cobra here, lift up your gaze, chest open. Sit on the floor into an easy pose. Extend your right leg out to the right side. Slowly bend over your right leg. Deepen the stretch. Come back into center. Take your left leg out to the left side. Bend the right knee. Lean over your left leg. Grab your toes. Go as far as possible. Lie down on your back, knees bent, feet on the mat. With your hands, grab your toes, bend your knees, and come into a happy baby pose. You can also grab your shins or place your arms under your thighs if you can't reach that far. Extend your legs down on the mat into Shavasana. Let your arms rest on the sides of your hips, palms facing up. Take slow breaths here. Thank you for showing up for this practice today. You can stay here for as long as you like. Close your eyes. Take breaths.